Have you ever met someone who walks into a room, barely says anything, but instantly earns the attention of everyone there? Have you ever experienced or witnessed something like that? Yeah, that's not love, that's respect. But the problem is, a lot of us are more concerned with being liked than being respected, and that is why people struggle to understand us. But today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 ways you can instantly gain the respect and likeness of people without any manipulation, without any pretending, just real human connection. So let's get right into today's video. So the first way you can get people to like and respect you would be to choose being respected over being liked. Just ask yourself, do I want to be liked or do I want to be respected? Because you can't choose both. If you end up choosing both, you will end up losing both of them. So it is important to choose being respected instead of being liked, because when you choose being liked or you prioritize being liked, it leads you to come to a place where it's so easy for you to compromise on your values. It's easy for you to say yes when you really want to say no.
Absolutely, that's a great synergy.
It's easy for you to let people walk over you just to avoid tension. But if you're able to prioritize being respected, you are able to stand firmly in your truth. Even though not everyone agrees with it, you're able to stand firmly because that is who you are. So it's important to understand the difference between being liked and being respected. And the first person that can respect you is you. And the moment you start respecting yourself, others just follow naturally. The next on my list would be to be consistent. It builds trust faster. How can you be consistent? The thing is, people don't really say so much about consistency, but people understand and know people who are consistent. People are able to notice those things, even though they don't say a word. They might not applaud you, but people are able to tell who shows up when they say they will show up. So people notice all these things. They might not say anything, but they notice who is showing up when they say they will show up. Because think about it, if someone is always promising you something, let's say for example they are always promising to call, promising to get you something, and they never come true, will you still trust that person? Probably not. And respect isn't built overnight or at once. It's built from little actions, consistent actions that shows that, okay, you know what, I am dependable and I mean what I say. Because in relationships, in friendships, in love, in business even, people will always measure your words against your action. Are your words and your actions aligning? And the first way you can instantly earn respect from people is to keep to your promises, especially the small ones. That is what I feel a lot of people are missing. Learn to keep your promises, especially the small ones. Because the truth of the matter is, once people are able to identify that they can count on you, automatically you gain their admiration. The next way you can get people to like and respect you would be to set boundaries and enforce it. When you set boundaries, one of the most important things you can do for yourself is to enforce it. It is one thing to set boundaries, it's a different thing entirely to enforce it, because there are certain human beings on planet Earth that were built to push people's boundaries and to break people's boundaries. So that is why, me personally speaking, I stand firm on the fact that you teach people how to treat you. It is such a bizarre thing, in my own opinion, to just go into the world and expect people to treat you how you want to be treated. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. You have to be the one to show people how to treat you. And if you treat yourself with disrespect, people will disrespect you. If you accord yourself some respect, people will respect you. So the first thing you can do is to set boundaries. Learn how to set your boundaries, and after setting your boundaries, the most important thing about boundaries is to enforce them. Always remember to reinforce them.
No.
Because the problem is, if someone constantly disrespects your time, your energy, your space, and you continually remain silent or not do anything, gradually that silence is taken as a form of acceptance that you are agreeing to whatever the person is doing. And it is also important to understand that boundaries are not there for being rude, or boundaries are not there just because, just because. Boundaries are there for a reason. So do not let anyone gaslight you. When you create a boundary, make sure you stick to it. For example, I want you to ask yourself this question, or take a mental note. For all the things you say you're not going to accept anymore, it could be gossiping, it could be negativity, it could be disrespect, whatever the case may be, make a mental note of it. And once you're able to identify it, then you're able to stick through, reinforce it. Because one thing about boundaries is, the more you reinforce it, the more confidence you get, and the more you show people that you're not up for disrespect. Boundaries Boundaries are about protecting your peace and reinforcing your self-worth. And the great part, or the amazing part about it all, is that people respect people who respect themselves. That is also intertwined with that saying of you teach people how to treat you. So people respect people who respect themselves and disrespect people who disrespect themselves. So yeah, the next way you can get people to like and respect you would be to master your craft. Guys, just be undeniable good at what it is you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing, just be very good. Be so good that people can't ignore you, literally. Now, how do you master your craft? And also another thing is, just pick something. You might not be good at everything. Just pick that one thing and master it and become a very significant person in whatever it is that you're doing. So you let your results talk for you. And if you're able to have tangible results, you don't need to speak so much or you don't need to talk so much, because the results will already do all the talking for you. So once more again, I want you to ask yourself, is my environment better because I'm in it? And if the answer is no, then probably you're not working in line with keeping people, teaching people how to respect you, and you also doing that for yourself. So being able to master your craft leaves you to be able to say your environment is better just because you're in it. And that also comes because you're commanding respect or you're earning respect through your value. Your value could be just about anything, but it's also possible to command respect through your value. And the thing is, you should stop seeking validation. If you're able to get the results that speaks for you, then you don't always have to stand up for yourself, defend yourself, or even talk too much unnecessarily. You just let your results speak for you, and you don't always have to go chasing after validation. Instead, you can learn deeply, practice daily, and let excellence be your loudest voice. That's one of the best things you can do for yourself, because people might not respect you, but they cannot disrespect your results. So even if they don't respect you as an individual, they are forced to respect your results. And then lastly on my list, the last way you can get people to like and respect you without manipulation or pretense is being able to let your actions speak louder than words. How do you let your actions speak louder than words? You don't need to convince anyone to respect you. Just show up through your hard work consistently and deliver. Always deliver, so you don't even need to go through that struggle. And it's also important to consider the fact that even when people are underestimating you or overlooking you, just keep going, because the fight is not in proving them right or trying to prove them wrong. The main focus should be in proving yourself right. Are you doing what you say you will do? Because one thing about this life is, the more you're able to master your craft, secure your boundaries, choose respect over being liked, all of those things, gradually you build confidence. Whether you like it or not, it's just another follow-come of being consistent and doing what you say you will do. When you consistently do what you say you will do, keep with your promises or keep up with your promises, it also increases that self-confidence. And through self-confidence, you're able to respect yourself and you're able to do the right things for people to be able to see that and accord you with that same respect. And so respect is earned quietly through your discipline, your work ethics, and your attitudes when no one is watching. So don't waste energy trying to seek validation or chase after validation. Instead, focus all your energy in getting results that makes people listen to you when you speak. But yeah, guys, today I was like, let's touch on some ways we can get people to like and respect us, because I feel like a lot of people are more focused on getting people to like them instead of getting people to respect them. And also, there's this book I recently finished reading, which is titled Courage to be Disliked, and I feel like that's a very, very good read for anyone who struggles with things like self-esteem issues, craving validation, seeking validation, always wanting to be liked. It's also important to understand that great people need to get comfortable with being disliked. So if you have the intention of growing bigger than your current situation, becoming someone great or someone great into society and our world, it's important to come to the point of being okay with being disliked, because people can dislike you but still respect you. It is very, very possible. It is normal in our world, but it is impossible for people to disrespect you and like you. It doesn't work that way. But people can dislike you and still respect you, because in as much as I'm saying all I'm saying today, there are still people who will dislike me, but there are certain results that when I pull through or pull out, they will not be able to say anything about me. They might not like me, but they can still respect me, that, you know, don't worry, she's good at what she does, or she's who she says she is. But anyways, guys, I just thought for us to touch on this topic because I feel like most people often go for being liked over being respected. But anyways, guys, let's move into our quote for this week. What's our quote for this week? So our quote for this week is titled "Learn to Be Alone," and it goes, "You don't need someone by your side for every single activity in your life. Learn to enjoy doing things on your own. Go to the gym by yourself, take a solo trip to your favorite cafe, or enjoy a meal at that restaurant you've always loved. Get comfortable with being alone with your thoughts, learn to manage and understand them. This way, you can organize your mind, find clarity, and discover how to be productive on your own. Stop making your life's activities dependent on others. Go to the gym even if your friend isn't coming, or explore new places without waiting for company. Being alone is essential. It teaches you independence, helps you grow, and builds your confidence. You gain valuable experiences and learn so much about yourself when you step out of your comfort zone without needing someone by your side. So take that leap. Being alone is not lonely, it's empowering." But anyways, guys, to my new viewers, welcome here. To my returning viewers, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I do get to share what I've been watching, what I've been listening to, and quote of the week. So in case you're new here, I get to talk on the topic of the week and also get through what I've been watching, what I've been listening to, and quote of the week. But for what I've been listening to this week, it's just different from different artists. Ira released a new song, and also there's been an EP from DJ Maforisa and Wizkid and who other person. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, I do have a playlist, and there are some that are specific for just music. So for the first one is titled Victoria's Playlist, and for this playlist I get to share all my African songs and my piano, Afrobeat, any African songs that I love and I vibe to. I get to add them there. And then the next would be V Blues. Here I get to share all my international songs, my favorite artists, and then finally I have the gospel playlist, of course, which involves gospel songs. So just go through my channel. There are lots of playlists, specifically the music playlist, and these are songs that I have a replica on my Apple Music. So those are the songs that I'm actually listening to in real time. And when new songs get released, anyone that I love or I vibe with, I get to add them to the African side, to the international, to the gospel respectively. I always update the playlist, so you can just use it to have a good time, to while away your time, you know, just have a good time. Then for what I've been watching this week, I've been watching The Mayor of Kingstown. I just started this series and it's really interesting. It mostly revolves around the prison system. And then I've been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's a new show I just started. I know I'm late to the party, but I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm also always a fan of reality TV, so why not? And then the next will be my regular TV shows I've been catching up with, which will be Tulsa King, and it's just getting more and more bloody. And guys, if any one of you is watching these movies I'm listening or the songs, let me know in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on the last episodes of each of this series. What else have I been watching? Okay, I've also been catching up with House of David, Reasonable Doubt as well, but I'm not really understanding season 3, though I saw a post on X today where it says they've been renewed for season 4 and people are excited. So I was like, if I'm not mistaken, there are only 2 episodes I've not watched out of season 3. So what really happened in these last 2 episodes that changed the trajectory? You know, I don't know. So I'm contemplating, should I watch it, should I not? Because someone even said, especially for how season 3 ended, they are happy. So I'm just like, okay, maybe. So if you're giving it a watch, let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Should I continue or not? What else have I been watching? I'm also watching The Last Frontier. I don't know if anyone is watching it, but this series revolves around inmates. There was a plane that was made to have an intentional accident, but the plan was to kill everybody on the plane, and everybody on the plane was just inmates, some guards, and then 2 pilots. But unfortunately, or what I say fortunately, a lot of them survived. Not all of them died. So now they are trying to capture each and every one of them, and of course you can tell Those are the words of the war. So yeah, that's what the whole series revolves around. So give it a watch if you haven't, and if you have, or if you're currently watching it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's do a quick recap on all we've talked on today, and it would be ways you can make people like and respect you would be to choose respect over like, to be consistent, it builds trust, to set boundaries and enforce them as well. Enforcing them is very important. To master your craft, and then also to let your words match with your actions. Let your actions speak louder than your words. And guys, it's important to understand that you don't need to beg for respect, you can become it. But anyways guys, I hope you learned one or two things. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What's one way you helped yourself get people to like and respect you, or get people to respect you? How have you taught people to treat you? Let us know in the comment section. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you haven't, give it a thumbs up, share with your loved ones, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I share a post. I normally upload every Fridays on Feeling Day. But anyways guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next week.